What's going on, everyone? It's Reaver, and today we're going to be reacting to the horrifying shooting that occurred this weekend at Donald Trump's rally. I'm a Canadian, so I'm going to be seeing this almost for the first time, and I want to see, kind of what happened, the reaction, and I want to see, how you kind of compare this to Biden and his administration as well. So let's take a look at this video. Found this online, and we're just going to be taking a look at it as it happens. So let's begin.
If you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Oh, we got him right in his ear. That's terrible. You know what? Like, I don't know how something like this can even happen in 2024. Like, we have advanced military technology. They should have been able to take that guy out way before they even got the shots off. I mean, it stuns me how they didn't kill him before that. But there's obviously a reason for that, right? So, I'm not here to make any conspiracy. I don't like to make conspiracy theories, so it's just crazy to me. I mean, the last time something like this happened was 1981, Ronald Reagan. And this is just as big as that, if not bigger. I mean, but he seems to be down on the ground here.
Mic up. I need my microphone on. We just heard gunshots at former President Trump's campaign event in Pennsylvania. We do not see former President Trump standing right now. We see a group of people gathering around the space where he once stood. We now see armed guards. We don't know if those are law enforcement or his private security detail. And we heard screams from the crowd.
What kind of bullet was he shot
with? We do
with?
not know where those gunshots came from. You are looking live in Pennsylvania.
This is Pennsylvania.
It's an emotional scene, and we do not know what happened. We just heard gunshots.
There's a Secret Service. They rush around doing the right thing.
Upon the first few minutes of former President Trump's speech. It looks like they're lifting him up. Is he okay? Can anybody see anything?
He's looking very disheveled here, I have to be honest.
They're moving the podium to appear.
So they are protecting him. They're doing a very good job at that.
He's on his feet. However, we do not know if he's been struck by bullets or not. He's raising his hand.
Wow.
It looks like he's raising his hand and people are cheering. Do we have audio, guys? Can we raise the audio?
This guy got shot, and this guy puts his arm up like that. That is... No one else can do that but him. That's incredible. How he gets shot.
He's raising his hand and people are cheering. Do we have audio, guys? Can we raise the audio from the crowd?
He's got blood gushing from his ear. He's missing a chunk of his ear. He still puts his arm up.
We have blood. It looks like one of my crew here says that they saw blood on his ear, but look at him. He's pumping his fist.
Something that only
Guys, bring up the audio a little bit more of this live event.
Incredible, man. It's seriously. He's completely
bring the audio up, please.
His must got lacerated. And he's pumping his fist. It's incredible.
That is remarkable.
It's incredible.
You have just witnessed.
The whole crowd just goes crazy after that. The whole crowd. It just shows you can make a crowd go from a state of panic to a state of joy just like that by pumping his fist. It's incredible.
History
and
live from this Trump event. This is a Trump campaign event just days from the RNC.
This guy's won the election. Like, for me, this election's over. You saw what happened a month ago in the debate where Biden couldn't even speak properly. He couldn't go up the stairs properly. And now we see Donald Trump get shot in the ear by an AR-15, I'm assuming. He gets up almost immediately after the Secret Service take him down, and he's putting his fist up. And now we have Biden with COVID pretty much in a similar situation, a near-death situation, right? It's incredible how Trump can survive a bullet and walk it off, but Biden gets COVID and he's self-isolating. To me, I'm not sure why
former President Trump potentially hit by gunfire. We have to confirm, but he is still raising his arm in what looks to be courage, confidence, saying that he's okay to that crowd. It looks like people have turned around and are flipping off. You guys be careful with this shot. I don't know if the cameraman, you can see, we apologize in advance. But they turned around. Thank you for bringing up the audio.
Who's caring? I mean, if it's CNN,
keep the audio up. We're going to
but
listen in for a second.
This is News Nation. Like, I'd be flipping off CNN too, but like...
Wow.
This is incredible.
Oh my goodness.
Say, in my opinion, in Canada, we get a lot of news reports about how Trump's a threat to society. He's a threat to the USA. He's a dictator, some people say online. The thing is, in Canada, we go on Instagram, we get no news. And I'll show this to you guys right now. I mean, it's very simple. If I go on my phone right now, let's say I unlock my phone, and I want to go to Fox News, right? Let's say I'm just on my phone. I want to go to Fox News, right? It's loading. nothing shows up because news content isn't allowed in Canada on Instagram. So we can't even get half the story that's going on. That's why I'm on Twitter. That's why I'm on everything else. We can't get news content like that. If you try to go on Instagram and go on Fox News, anything like that, it says people in Canada can't see this content in response to Canadian government legislation. So this is what we have in Canada, and it truly is just, it's incredible how that's even possible. We don't get news online. Same goes for Facebook, anything else. It's crazy, and I mean, I can't really believe it. But let's take a look at this. And I saw this picture almost immediately, and to me, like, this picture is going to be the most iconic picture of our generation, no doubt. Like, seeing this picture just makes me feel like this man's powerful. You know, he's a powerful man, and he loves his country, you know. This makes me feel, like, proud to be, you know, affiliated with the Americans, because for me, this is badass. Like, this is completely badass, and I feel like if Biden was in a similar situation, I'm praying that he isn't, I don't feel like he'd be pumping his fist up just like that. But I feel like Trump's the only guy who can really do that. But, like, overall, I just think it's very scary that stuff like this still goes on, how a president can be shot in the ear and the Secret Service, you know, doesn't stop it before it happens. I mean, that's incredible how that even happened in the first place, but it's also terrifying as well. It's terrifying because what if this happened to Biden? What if this happened to any other, you know, political candidate? And this even happened to Nancy Pelosi's husband as well. Something similar, but with a brutal attack. And I mean, this political violence really does need to stop. But I also have this one other video from the Toronto Sun, and showing Trump walk out at the Republican National Convention. I believe this was a day or two after he got shot. So we'll see how he's doing. He's got an ear bandage on.
Please welcome the next president of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
But he's coming out strong. He's definitely coming out strong. He seems very emotional as well, as he should be. You know, that's a traumatic thing to go through.
Just my children.
Acting very humble. Truly incredible. I don't know why they're cutting out this video.
And I'm glad he stand up next to you and defend her still today.
Tucker Carlson.
We are here tonight with one purpose, and that is to elect Donald J. Trump as the next president of the United States.
You know what? This man got shot, hopped on a private jet right after, and went to Milwaukee to this Republican convention. It's incredible. And you know what? I have to give credit where credit is due. The media has made this man look like a worse man. You know, this man is a good man. He cares about his country, and he's proved it by taking a bullet for his country. And I think all Canadians...
We are grateful for you to be our nominee for the 47th President of the United States of America.
There's obviously J.D. Vance next to him. He wrote an incredible book, by the way. I suggest you all give it a read. Incredible, but to finish this video off, I mean, it's just shocking to me that he's alive and he's doing well. I'm so glad that he didn't get shot, because if he was shot, I feel like there'd be a civil war going on right now. 100%, no question. If he had got shot and killed, there would be some kind of revolution going on right now, and no one wants that right now. You understand? So, to all my American people watching this today, you know, I keep my prayers up for you, and I keep my prayers up for everything going on in society. I hope these shootings can stop and we can all find peace one way or another, but this political division, in my opinion, has been brought onto the U.S. by the liberal media as well. I feel like the liberal media, especially CNN, CBC in Canada, MSNBC in the US, they make Trump look like a dictator. They make him look like a very bad person, an evil person, right? And when they say these things, people read it, they hear it as well, and then they immediately hate him and they want him eliminated. And the shooter that did this today certainly was polarized by the media. And I think Biden and the media have a lot of questions to answer about why they're using this kind of language when presidential elections back in 2012 or 2008, the language was very plain. It was not disrespectful to each other. It was very normal. But now we see the news media trying to sway people's opinions by going to extreme levels, right? And for me, I feel like the media in general, left wing and right wing, just needs to tone it down a little bit and show respect to the other side as well. I feel like is very important. Just because this wouldn't have happened, I feel like, if the media wasn't so harsh on Trump. And they've been very harsh on him for a while, especially in Canada. They hate him in Canada because the media in Canada, especially CBC, they're owned by the government and funded by the government. They're not actually owned by the government. They're just funded, rather. And they just love to put this anti-Trump rhetoric on TV. I've seen it since I was a kid, grade 6, grade 7, you know. I'd be downstairs in my house. I'd be on CNN, whatever my parents were watching, and I'd hear what they're saying about Trump, and I'd be like completely convinced that he was a bad person. But then I started to do my own research. I started to look at his uncut footage and interviews, and I realized he's not a bad person, you know. He loves his country, and that's all it is. So once again, I keep my prayers up for everyone in the U.S., Republican or Democrat, and I hope that we can all achieve peace. That's all I want in the future. So again, thank you all for watching this video. I'll try not to make too many more political videos on the channel, but for me, this is a historical moment in our society. We definitely got to be talking about it. So thank you all for watching the video. Have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you guys.